But I
You
think
know, I think we can all agree there was bullshit. There was a lot of bullshit
yeah,
on the Ravens end. My question for Jake, especially, I would say Jake's probably our most knowledgeable on football. How does this affect the Ravens going forward? Do you think that this makes players not want to sign with them because they don't know the security of it? Do you think other GMs are going to want to trade with them in
that's
the
the
future? You
yeah,
think
I don't
it's
know
how
about the
long does that
players.
last? Because
I
a
I I
decade?
think I think as long as this GM is here in Baltimore, right? I mean, as long as he's running the operations there, you're gonna have people questioning it because at the end of the day, you agreed to a trade. Now, obviously, I know that Max Crosby didn't pass the physical, but Baltimore had to have been under the impression when they first made that trade that, hey, like he's still recovering. He's not going to be in a position to take a physical and pass it right this second. And
And
I
this
think,
is a repair. This is a
right,
repair.
right. This
He
is
didn't go down on the
right.
field.
It's not like he
If you
tore an
look at his
ACL.
last
It's right. We've
No,
seen
if
pass
you look
rushers
at
come
his
back from a torn ACL and stuff. I mean, he didn't even tear
yeah,
anything.
if
He's
you
just
look
getting
back
some
at his last
arthroscopic work done.
if you look back at his last couple plays, that dude was flying, dude. It's not like he like got injured and then so they knew he just had surgery. He's not if
Right.
to pass your physical, you have to be ready to play right then.
Which to find that out, by the way, does kind of go back when they rested Crosby at the end of the season. It does make a little bit more sense now. They weren't just holding him out to completely tank, even though they were doing that to get Fernando. It was also to preserve the knee.
For sure.
Now, listen, I also will say, as far as Baltimore goes, I was smart to trade 2 first-round picks while you're losing a center like that. You know, because you don't underestimate how much that offensive line helped Henry produce, especially at his age as he's getting older, right? So, and the final thing that I would say is I just think that to follow up on what Alex had said there, I don't think it's gonna hurt any players from wanting to sign in Baltimore because they were willing to pay Trey the money that he was willing or that he was requesting. So that's gonna be an appeasing thing to players. But as far as other GMs go, they're gonna be like, "Hey, man, it's really hard to trust any deals that we work out." So if the Ravens and another team are both offering a very similar package moving forward, it's hard to imagine that those GMs are gonna look at the Ravens and say, "Hey, that's the package we're gonna go with." The only chance is if the other team is in the conference or the same division as them or something like that, that would be the only way to deter them.
I mean, not just that too, but, like, how much does this decrease the value of Max Crosby if you are looking to move him next year, right? Like, I don't know if it
Well,
does
and
that much, but yeah,
and
I
look,
don't think you're
I don't know that you should do that. See, listen, this is what I said in the text message. You know, one of the new things in the NFL, right, is that you're trying to, and this isn't really super new, but with the introduction of the salary cap and all this, teams figured out that one of the ways to go because quarterbacks take up such a large percentage of that cap is if you can draft one that is really good. That means in year 2 and 3 after they've developed that first season, you have a real window to go for a Super Bowl, right? We saw that with Russell Wilson. We've seen that a number of times. Now it doesn't always pan out. We saw it with Jared Goff and the Rams, but it does mean you've got the ability to invest in that team. And so I like exactly what the Raiders have done. They have really great we just talked about you have to have really great players at key positions to be able to win a Super Bowl. They lock down the center. They've got the pass rusher. They've got themselves a stud tight end. They've got a great running back, and they're going to
They
draft
actually have
number one guy coming out of this draft who I'm a big fan of because he was an IU guy.
they have the best linebacker core right now too now after the free agency.